Well, it's been a crazy first 2 weeks of the NFL season, but did you expect anything less? Luke Inman here, back again in the eDraft.com studios, here to help you out with some value and sleeper plays for your Week 3 FanDuel lineup. Now, remember, if you're playing in a double-up style of format, riskier plays aren't always the best option, but if you're entering a tournament with hundreds or even thousands of people, it's crucial to keep in mind the value of adding high upside players that will be owned in a small percentage of your league. This gives you a huge advantage if indeed that player does cash in on a big day, helping you separate yourself from the pack and cash in on a big day of your own. Saying that, let's start at the top with the quarterback. Well, I've never thought I'd see the day, but yet here we are in Week 3, and I'm telling you to go take advantage of St. Louis Rams quarterback Nick Foles. People are going to be turned off by the pathetic 150-yard performance he put up last week in Washington, but it wasn't long ago when Foles put up a very solid 18 fantasy points in Week 1 against Seattle Seahawks. This week, he gets the best possible matchup you could ask for. Literally, the Pittsburgh Steelers have allowed more points to opposing quarterbacks than any defense in the entire NFL. While there are certainly safer plays out there at the quarterback position, for just $6,500, Foles allows you to stack other players in your lineup like two great running backs, Marshawn Lynch and Adrian Peterson, or Jamal Charles and Le'Veon Bell. If you're ever going to play Foles, this is the week at home in a dome against a bad defense. Adrian Peterson, Jeremy Hill, LaShawn McCoy, and Marshawn Lynch, all running backs Danny Woodhead has outscored through 2 weeks of the NFL season. And that's just in standard scoring leagues. Meaning Woodhead's value as a pass catcher out of the backfield is a huge plus this week in FanDuel against a Viking linebacking unit that I know firsthand struggles with quick, shiftier tailbacks on underneath routes in open space. For just $6,400, Woodhead is almost guaranteed to outplay his value and asking price, and more so as he should catch at least a handful of balls while continuing to be the Chargers' red zone tailback. While you might have gotten to know Chris Polk on the HBO series Hard Knocks, it seems now Polk has taken over the Texans' running back depth chart as he out-touched Alfred Blue last week by double the touches. Polk isn't the biggest or the fastest, but man, is he tough. He runs solid, and he can churn out those extra tough, gritty yards. But I'm not here to sell you on Polk, the player, or the running back. No, I'm here to sell you on his Week 3 price tag of a measly $5,300. For just $5,300, you can get a starting running back at home against an average at best defense in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Polk's a true three-down back who's going to carry the ball on first and second down and catch passes out of the backfield in passing situations and third downs. Now, all that stuff is extremely valuable for you at the price tag and the value, and it's going to give you the money and opportunity to go get one of the best at another position like Rob Gronkowski or Aaron Rodgers, making you say, bang, bang, chicken and shrimp. I don't get it. All this guy does is score touchdowns, and yet they're letting you steal him for $5,700 on Monday Night Football against the Kansas City Chiefs. James Jones is squished down in the pecking order because of his limited targets, like last week's just 3 against Richard Sherman, even though he still caught a touchdown and had another one called back. This week, with a hobbled Devontae Parker and Eddie Lacy, Jones is primed for double the targets and is still an easy candidate to find the end zone for a third straight week. Grab the guy who's averaging 14.3 points per game this year for cheap, then sit back and enjoy the ride. I mean, I must sound like I'm on repeat putting John Brown here again for the third week in a row, but the blend of pure talent from Brown mixed with his price tag of just $6,000 is just something I can't ignore. This week, Brown gets another juicy matchup against the San Francisco 49ers at home, who currently rank 27th worst against opposing receivers. Brown will once again see double-digit targets, and if you know anything about his speed mixed with his pure ability, you know he's poised to see the end zone on any given play. Grab Brown for sure, and if you're feeling good about it, go grab Carson Palmer while you're at it, giving you a solid stack against a weak defense for more than reasonable price. Well, with Dwayne Allen out with an ankle injury, in comes Coby Fleener as much more than just an adequate backup, but more so as option 1A. The last time Allen was out with an injury last year, Fleener caught over 100 yards and reeled in 2 touchdown passes. For a dirt cheap asking price of just $4,900, Fleener's value is way too good to ignore. So pass on the temptations to overpay for Rob Gronkowski and Jimmy Graham, and put your money elsewhere in Week 3 as the Colts bounce back against the Tennessee Titans. Now remember, these are just value plays, meaning grabbing just 3 or 4 of these guys puts you in an incredible position to go grab elite players at their own respective position. Here's an example of a team we here at eDraft Sports are submitting on Sunday, and as you can see, rolling with guys like Chris Polk, James Jones, and Coby Fleener for cheap allowed us to go grab studs like Adrian Peterson and Julio Jones, plus stacking Aaron Rodgers, Randall Cobb, and James Jones. Defensively, I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to be wildly overplayed this week against the Bears at home. So instead, look at the Houston Texans at home in their first home game against a rookie quarterback, or a dominating and underrated Jets defense at home against the Eagles, and the New England Patriots at home against Blake Bortles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you're new to FanDuel or just looking for more of an insider edge, it's vital you go to eDraft.com where they're going to match 100% of your first deposit up to $200. Plus, eDraft offers a new cheat sheet and unique lineup strategy every week that uses advanced metrics and is the first of its kind. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe below. For everybody at eDraft Sports, we wish you good luck in Week 3. Until next time, I'm Luke Inman, signing out.